Hey Sadie. It is Saturday, July 2nd. This is 4th of July weekend, just starting out. I slept until about 1 o'clock because I stayed up kind of late last night. And it felt really good to sleep in. I love to sleep in. My hair is wet. Just took a shower. Feel a little better. It's pretty warm today. I just thought I'd pop in for the holiday weekend and talk a little bit about the holiday weekend, I guess. Well, there I go with the ums. I told you I noticed I say a lot, so I'm going to try not to. So, first of all, I want to say how I do realize that in my last video, I I was a little contradictory. I spent a lot of time telling you how you aren't boring, and then I spent a lot of time telling you to embrace your boringness. Well, to clarify just a little bit, I do think it's both, even though it's kind of confusing. I think that you are not boring to the people who share your interests the most. And that's what I'm trying to say. You may seem a little boring to people who you don't have as much in common with, and that's okay. So I want you to embrace your quote-unquote boringness and know that you are not boring to the people who are your friends and the people who you should be spending your time with, because those are the people you have the most fun with and you won't be boring to, and then you'll feel better about everything. Okay, so I'm done with that for now, unless you have anything else to add about being boring. And now I'm here about the holiday weekend, just briefly. There's so much pressure, I feel like, on the 4th of July weekend to go out and do something extraordinary. Every year it comes along and you feel like, oh, it's the 4th, I gotta do something, I gotta go to some kind of party, or I gotta go to the beach, or I have to hang out at a pool, or something along those lines, and yeah, that stuff is fun, but I don't like the pressure to have the feeling that you've got to do something like that this weekend. And I've actually, I guess, kind of succumbed to that pressure the last couple of years, and I keep thinking back on it, and it seems so unlike me, the things that we did on the 4th of July. Last 4th of July we spent together. We went to Disneyland, and it was so much fun. But when I think back on it, I'm like, my God, I really went to Disneyland on the 4th of July? That does not sound like me at all. But we had a really good time, and it wasn't even that insane until about nighttime. Once it got dark out and the promise of fireworks came on, I think that's when all the season pass holders came out just for the nighttime, and it got really insane. If you remember, we were like stuck in crowds, could barely move. It was like a stampede. It was kind of totally insane and less fun right at the end there. But throughout the day, it's great. We did a lot. You were an awesome tour guide of Disneyland, and you got us to do so much stuff that there's no way we would have had time to do or had the drive to do had you not been there. So that was awesome. And then the year before that, I did not know you yet, I believe. And I actually went to the beach on the 4th of July. Friends of ours got there the night before, slept in their cars just so they could get a good spot on the beach for the 4th of July. And Lana and I drove out in the morning-ish and parked over a mile away from the area of the beach that our friends were on, because it was the only parking we could find. And it was just insane. I mean, lots of walking. And then we got to the beach, and okay, we set up camp or whatever, and I spent a lot of time lying in the sun. I just wasn't in the most social mood that day. I don't know what happened. So for me, it wasn't the best experience. But everybody else looked like they were having fun. And then the sun goes down, and the fireworks start, but you're freezing because you've spent all day in the warm sun, and the sun goes down, and we were all so effing cold. It was slightly miserable in itself. And then the fireworks were cool. Yay, okay, now we have to pack this up and clean this up and trudge a mile to our car. Yeah, I wouldn't do that again, sorry. Okay, so that's 4th of July the past 2 years for me. And this year, I don't really feel like stressing out and doing something extraordinary. I would like to read. I would like to watch some more Lost. I would like to write in my journal and do this vlogging and catch up on my sad conversation. and spend some time with you. We could sit by the pool in my apartment complex. Might be other people there. I don't even need to go in the pool, but we could sit by the pool so we feel like we're doing something. I think that's cool. That's all I really need. To me, it's just a 3-day weekend, and that's awesome. Alright, happy 4th, everyone. Love you. Bye.